T-minus 30 minutes. T minus 20 minutes. T minus 10 minutes. T minus 9 minutes. T minus 8 minutes. T minus 7 minutes. T minus 6 minutes. T minus 5 minutes. T minus 4 minutes. T minus 3 minutes. T minus 2 minutes. T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I think I had a glitch, but you can do.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, I am live. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Will YM here, and today we are live for a watch party of All Elite Wrestling Dynamite, the best show in wrestling right now. So, as always, more members will join us momentarily. But yeah, how's everyone's evening going? Mine's been going all right, but you know what it is. We're gonna close out. It's Wednesday with some AEW Dynamite. I'm just gonna pull it up here, and we're gonna react live. So, I see we have a couple people here. A little bit of extreme from Jeff Darby. Russian Skittle saying yes, All Elite Wrestling. Sorry, I cannot get to the comments, but good to see everybody here already. There we go. Yeah. And oh, look, that's us with a little rock and roll. Too sweet. There we go.
What an odd thing. We sat there all that time and we kicked off for the intro and we had a botch right out of the gate. I lost everything. I noticed I popped up and my green screen was visible. But nobody really cares. It's a Wednesday. I got thrown off because CM Punk's already coming to the ring. But yeah, technical glitch to kick off. Will, thank you for doing the intro. And we are ready to rock and roll. How are you tonight?
I'm all right. Good to be back. And yeah, good to have a show like Dynamite to close out the day.
Absolutely crazy match to start the night. CM Punk, Dax of FTR. Nobody really expected this. It's exciting, Will. But Punk returns after Revolution.
Yeah, I mean, we were sort of wondering like what the hell happened to CM Punk after Evolution, but now he's here and he's facing one half of the AAA Tag Champions in Dax Harwood of FTR.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And I mean, literally, I'm hexed at the moment. We had a technical issue. We start talking, and then I had to sneeze. So hopefully, we got all the botches and issues out of the way early. But like you said, crazy matchup. Just to remind everyone out there, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another watch party. We're having a great time. Apparently, we've already kicked off. That's even better. Hope you guys are having a good week. We are halfway there. Hump Day's in the bag. Friday's around the corner. Friday Junior is tomorrow. We are going to have fun for Dynamite. We got Impact coming your way. We have a double header on Friday. Whole bunch of content on the weekend. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, join the family, and we are off to action in the ring, Will.
And that's what you gotta love about AEW is that they focus more on the wrestling and not the talking. And even when they are talking, it's like low blows and like huge insults. It's not a bunch of like kitty things like Usi hot. Remember that? Oh, we got the 8-man tornado tag up next after this.
Are they going to do it next? Why is
They're
Julia
doing
Hart
it
not
next.
Monster Black yet? Russian Skittle. CM Punk should permanently change his theme song. Yeah, I mean that I used that AFI cut a couple times today when we were promoting the show. I like it. I think it's such a stellar and entrance song. Like the beat of it, the way it breaks down, the way it builds. It's good. I mean, I don't think I'd be opposed to it, especially with the lighting, the way they did it at Revolution. I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
cool, Will, to go back to his old theme.
Yeah, and of course, you know, he kind of had to with the purchase of ROH, but maybe if he like does some appearances in Ring of Honor like here and there, I think that's what they're doing, like, you know, with Robert Roode and the Glorious theme.
Yep.
I think that's the route Punk would probably go if he is to make any appearances on Ring of Honor. So I would love to see that though. Keep Cult of Personality here, and then ROH uses his old theme song.
There you go. There you go. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All right, let's go there for a little bit. There we go. Best night of the week. I completely agree. Thank you for coming out. CM Punk should
Always.
permanently change his thing.
Yeah,
I
we
did
saw
that
that.
one.
It's
It's
like
like
WWE built up
WWE
stories.
build up stories with, sorry, Will, 10,000 rematches. AEW builds it up with promos.
Yeah, and that's what you gotta love. It's like, with let's use Roman and Brock for example. I saw a thing on their Instagram. It was like 7 years ago. They had the whole like grabbing the title at the same time promo. How many times in the past 7 years have we seen Brock versus Roman in some capacity? Multi-man, one-on-one, you know, like, yes, they've had promos here and there and some changes, but I'm not invested in it much anymore. I mean, I'm kind of excited on where they're going to go with the whole title unification, but I definitely agree. 1,000 rematches, and AEW just builds up their stories better.
Well, yeah, I think it's an old school approach, right? And again, we saw it with MJF where they just, you want them to fight, so they don't. And when there is contact, there's purpose for the contact. It's either the bad guy getting over or the heel outsmarting the bad guy to amp up the energy for the actual confrontation.
Yeah.
What WWE has a bad habit of giving us, first week they have a one-on-one match. The non-champion wins. So you make your champion look bad. They just lost on free TV to the person who my argument would be they just pinned the champion, give them the belt. I hate that. They won, so they get a chance at the champion. No, they fight a number one contender. Imagine in the UFC and you had to beat the guy up and then fight him again or her again to actually win the belt. That's insane, right?
That would
You
be
have to beat him
pointless.
twice, right? You got to beat him once to prove that you're the number one contender, but that one you don't get the belt for. And then come back in a couple months and fight again, then we'll give you the belt. You have to beat her twice or him twice.
Yeah,
It's a bad look.
And you already know in the press conferences, they'll say the same thing. It's like, wait, I already beat the champ though. Why do I need to fight again for the belt?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh, are the guns razzing Dax?
It's the ass men.
The ass men.
Are they gonna go for the AAA?
How about that?
Are they gonna go for the AAA tag belts? Maybe that's FTR's next feud. I mean, they're facing the Briscoes on this Friday. Is it?
No, next Friday, April 1st. Supercard. They've announced that Grisham will be fighting Bandito, which is going to tear the house down. Ladies and gentlemen, if you catch a match, listen, I'll eat my beard if I'm wrong about that match being a good match. And then they've announced the Briscoes and FTR finally going to meet. So that's April 1st. That's WrestleMania weekend. We will be covering Supercard of Honor. We will be covering the return of Ring of Honor. It will be a Friday night. We're going to split the team up. We're going to have some fun with it because SmackDown's on. And then we also got Rampage. We also got the Hall of Fame. And that's just the beginning of a crazy, crazy weekend that we have planned for the fans. We're going to get on at noon, 2 days in a row, and just pretty much be on from noon to the end of the night, Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be the extravaganza and we are going to rock it out. Will, are we crazy?
I mean, some people might think so, but hey, it's gonna be entertaining throughout. I mean, remember the last time we went 12 hours? Like, bro, everyone
There.
loved it.
That's it. It was a big day when we went 12 hours last time. So, what's better than going 12 hours? Doing it twice in the same weekend. Now, we'll see how it goes. We got a lot planned, lot to plan. But, yeah, that's 2 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. And the Super Card of Honor, we will be watching live. And that's a card we cannot miss at all. So much coming your way. We're also going to do some independence that weekend. There's so many shows. We got the Hall of Fame, Will. It's a crazy time of year.
Yeah, and it's also the craziest and also the most anticipated. But I guess I should go the WrestleMania approach and go the most stupendous weekend.
The stupendous.
I don't know why you'd want to use that as a
It's
advertising
so
word,
funny.
but hey, it is what it is.
Punk's on
Now,
the top rope.
okay, so we're on the same ballpark.
Yeah, see, we're good with you. Wait till Friday. I'm not watching SmackDown because I'm always like a minute and a half behind on Fox. I don't know why my Fox stream just lags.
No, I'll take the piss and go SmackDown for you. There's always a lot of wild, not extravaganza. I meant to say shenanigans on SmackDown. Ooh,
Wow.
superplex.
Huge superplex.
That's insane.
Huge.
CM Punk's theme
CM
should be
Punk's theme
Dynamite, Cult of Personality, Dark, This Fire Burns, pay-per-view, Ring of Honor theme. I don't know. Would he be allowed to use This Fire Burns?
They'd have to pay for it, I imagine.
Yeah, no, definitely you'd have to pay the band.
Yeah.
I think Kill Switch
It all depends
Engage.
on that, but yeah, it would be Kill Switch.
It depends on it because remember the final countdown was supposed to be
Brian
Danielson's, and I
Those
think it was
assholes
too
want a ton of money.
expensive for that. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, that's too much even for good old Tony Bug Eyes, but nah.
Right? No, but it's like somebody wants to buy our song, get all you can for it. All right.
I want your whole bank account for the final countdown.
The Bumblebee remix it is, which I don't love. I will say I don't love his current theme.
Yeah, no, I kind of don't really like it either.
Oh, both men down out of the ring onto the floor.
So
Way to start the show, Will. What's that?
Oh, I was gonna say like what's gonna happen? Like, are we gonna have like Danhausen curse somebody? Very nice, very evil.
Oh my God, soup!
Oh, that was insane. That could have resulted in another neck injury. Oh, we got
Wheeler out there trying to cheer his partner on.
I almost said Dash Wilder because I couldn't remember his new name.
It's tough. There's a lot of new names, man. Between the people who changed companies and WWE just willy-nilly making people's names up.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Butch is memorable for all the wrong reasons. What's a better dream match? Kenny Omega versus Brock or Wardlow versus Goldberg? I think they both sound not overly appealing.
Yeah, no. But judging from the two, I would definitely have to say Kenny and Brock.
Yeah, I'll go Kenny and Brock because I don't want to see anything involving Goldberg.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone would want to see Wardlow and go, oh, there we go. Oh. Anaconda Vice. Oh, the hair.
Oh, rolls out.
Creative. We're going to get a sharpshooter.
I read somewhere someone suggesting Bret Hart be brought in as FTR's manager.
Nah.
I was like, that's interesting.
If anything, I would see them like managing like a Canadian team. Now, I'm not the best on if any tag teams are from Canada. I think
you have the Super Smash Brothers.
I think LJ would be more educated on that, but yeah. But definitely, I would have to say it's like either a Canadian team or whoever wins the Owen tournament.
Wow!
Oh, that was
springboard power bomb, 2 count for Dax. What a match. And we don't get to see Dax singles competition very often. What a match to kick off Dynamite tonight, Will.
Yeah, and it's one that wasn't really that advertised or what we really didn't think we would
Last minute.
see. Yeah,
Just
so
one of Tony's tweets, which should be like a thing, right? Tony's tweets.
yeah, you'd have to go on Twitter instead of Instagram now, I guess.
Right?
It is what it is. I think Dax would be pretty good in singles. Not
Well,
gonna
he's
lie.
hanging in there tonight. But it's good when you got two guys like this in the ring. They're both professional. They both dig in. It looks good.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Uh-oh.
is this GTS time?
Uh-oh. Wheeler
Oh,
blocks. Or no, not Hardwood.
Harwood.
Harwood. Sharpshooter on.
Oh, now here's the part where it's like, oh, Bret Hart should manage them. A little bit of a teaser. No, I'm joking.
There you go, right? AEW logo gives you nostalgia. The Raw logo gives you a massive headache.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah. Every time I look at the AEW logo, I see hope.
Oh,
Every time I see a Raw logo, I see disappointment.
Get
Oh,
tapped,
there
get
we go.
tapped.
It's over.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Anaconda Choke puts it out.
Wow.
It's over, Will.
So that only leaves the question: who's next? Like, who's the next big feud?
Where is
CM Punk.
Punk going with his life?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to think of people, and I can't really think who.
I don't know. I really am not sure. Dun-dun. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
It's time.
Is it?
I think it's time. People have been bitching. Oh, they don't like the way he's been booked. They don't like the way he's been booked. Let him go after the belt. The problem is, when he goes after the belt, there's a good chance he's going to be successful, which isn't a problem, but he's going to go get that belt now.
On the ass men just taunting FTR right now.
Here we go. Turning on AEW and seeing CM Punk coming down the ring gave me more joy than the WWE has in several months. Nick, that's it. I think, Will, you'd agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Definitely. I mean, you're more likely to see a 15-minute promo when you turn on WWE than you would seeing a decent match between two talents.
Yeah.
When you first turn on AEW. That's what I think. Oh, and here's your favorite stable there.
Oh, the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. Come on.
Best name ever, eh?
Jericho looks weird.
You straighten his hair?
The hair is weird because it's fake. And people are assuming the abs are possibly fake. Which seems...
Hager's just hiding behind all of them.
Hey, what's his face is dressed like Madcap, but he put a shirt on.
Oh, what's his face?
There's a Canadian tag.
Trey Parker? Trey Parker.
Trey Parker.
Or whatever weird name they gave him.
Yeah, Nick, no, I completely agree. I mean, just the way that show starts off altogether, it gives you a good vibe and it's good energy. And you don't mind going to a backstage of something. Once you have a good, solid match, it's not a whole lot of, the same rhetoric you hear week in and week out. And you get through that match, the crowd's happy, Punk signaling that he wants the belt.
Yeah.
It's a great way to start the show. Forget the talking, forget the promos. It's a wrestling show. Give us wrestling.
I couldn't agree anymore. Who has a more ancient roster?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I wouldn't be able to answer that question.
Sting, it's Sting.
It's Sting.
Yeah, one stupid kid at the AW crowd said, "I love you, Dean Ambrose." It'll always be Dean Ambrose to me. Thomas, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good week, my friend. Great match to start the night. Like I was just saying, right down to business, no screwing around, and it was a hell of a match. Back and forth, big moves. That springboard sit down power bomb into the pin.
Yeah.
Dax looked good. I mean, it was a big W for Punk, and I would like to see him head that way. I mean, what if Adam Cole beats Page at some point soon?
That would be sick, seeing Cole and Punk going at
And
it.
then Punk goes after Cole, right?
I would pay to see that.
I
No,
can
he's
see
got the
that.
little skateboard.
Darby. Where's LJ with her plushie?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Even Hawk Hogan match. He's at 0.5 speed. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Here come the Hardys, the classic Hardys.
Yeah. I really do think they always owned the rights, but I always thought that WWE owned them.
Well, you just assume because WWE tries to own everything.
Yeah.
What's more boring in WWE? Sasha promos or Jinder Mahal's rest holds? Ooh, that's a tight race. I mean, I would argue that Belair's promos are right up there with Bianca, with Sasha's.
Yeah.
We need Adam Cole, crispy ROH theme back, and Jeff Hardy another me theme. There you go. Russian skill, all about the themes. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Adam Cole's theme. I like his
all
NXT
about the
theme,
boom.
but I like all about the boom. I got it on my library.
Yeah, so do I actually. I listen to it
it's
on the
not
bus,
bad.
and people think I'm crazy.
So Andrade just hijacked this man's business. The stairway gang has a new boss.
Yeah. Hopefully he pays better.
Oh, Raf, man, good to see you. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for the well wishes. We're having a lot of fun. Wasn't really our choice, but we scrambled. We made it happen. Things are going well. We have so much planned. We're putting so much together for everybody. And I know I say this all the time, but we're here 7 days a week.
Whoa.
And what?
Whoa.
Oh,
they said it's no disqualification. Anything goes.
Yeah, it's Texas Tornado match, which I don't know how that. Oh, there goes Sting already.
Oh.
Jesus. Darby's
yeah,
a
here we go. Right off the bat. He almost slipped.
But yeah, no, the action is hot and heavy tonight on a Wednesday. Ralphman, thank you for being here. Thank you for the well wishes, like I said. And yeah, we're having a whole lot of fun here. It's all about family. It's all about positivity and fun. This match is going to be insane. God knows where this is all going to end up and how it's going to play out. But yeah, no, absolutely insane.
This is what I came to see.
See, this is where I like if they use the split screen function.
Yeah, because now
like the multi-screen,
there's so much going on. It's like, what should we focus on?
Wow.
Just going all over the place. Feel like AEW needs to make Darby Allin not departure from Sting, but not always be by his side like Darby's his son.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think that, like, maybe, like, on occasion, but not every single time.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to come to a point where this kind of dries out, right? Like, I mean, people still pop pretty hard, and I mean, it's kind of a way. Darby doesn't always have a solid program that he's mixed up in. He'll have a couple rivalries here and there, but as of late, having Sting by his side kind of keeps him going without having that program, so to speak. So I understand what they're doing, but at some point, this is going to come to an end, and it will be really interesting. Do we get a heel Darby? I mean, how will that play out?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know. Maybe he could go back to the whole half of me is dead. The whole Damian Priest angle.
Right?
Like, I don't know what's going on. There's so much. Oh, Andrade just whipped the back of Darby.
Oh,
Or are they gonna redo the whole stairs
look at
thing?
the butcher just beating this.
Oh no! Oh, call your mama! Oh Jesus!
Somebody call my mama. You look like Jazzy Jeff on an episode of Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's go right to a McDonald's commercial after.
yeah, let's go
a
picture in
near
picture.
murder. Yeah.
Right after a near murder. Where are we going with this? We need Darby versus Jeff. I think we will get Darby versus Jeff in some way, shape, or form at some point. I really do.
Yeah, I could definitely get behind that.
Why
Maybe
not?
like them on their own. Maybe not have Matt or Sting get involved.
Yeah.
But it probably ain't gonna be for a while. Like after this angle, every heel manager I see,
Special
every
move
heel
is
manager.
splash drink in Darby's face.
Yeah, so that way not half of him is dead. He's all
There you
alive. Oh, they're all the way in the hallway
they're in
there.
the lobby. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the bar.
Why the hell are fans still out there? Like, how are you watching?
Right? There's an 8-man tornado tag match going on. You're getting some pretzels. Guess this wasn't the match for you.
Yeah, I would feel bad for anybody's husband grabbing things for their wife in the lobby while this big thing's going on.
Right? Right? What? Well, that's a bold assumption, but fair enough. Wilds.net. I just gave someone else a plug. Why am I doing that?
We don't know.
Anyway, what else we got here tonight? Every manager got that one. So we're in a picture-in-picture. We got 2 McDonald's commercials in the same picture-in-picture, by the way, if anyone's following along at home. Darby looks to be beaten up by the front door. Private Party's on the ramp. I'm not sure where Sting is.
I don't know where Jeff is.
Oh, there's Sting.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's everywhere. It's chaos, folks.
And Butcher and
Let
the
us
Boy
know
are
if
there as well.
if you find one of the members of the matches. It's kind of hard. It's hard to pick them all out in this picture-in-picture.
There's Matt and Private Party.
Oh, Matt is all over one of the Private Party.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, I can't tell the two apart.
It's Isaiah, right? I just always forget their names.
Yeah, it's Isaiah. It's Isaiah Cassidy.
Yes. Oh, I mean, the other guy does have a mohawk, just for the record.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Matt's in trouble.
Oh, there's not gonna be a 7th kid.
Yeah, Jesus. That might have been a good decision. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh, look at the welt on Darby's back.
Oh, they just killed, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, after reuniting with his brother, has been killed on live TV.
In memory of Matt Hardy. 10-bell salute.
You know what my favorite part of this is? His brother's inside helping the other guys. Where was he? Did he not have the thought? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit.
Wait a minute.
Did not cross his mind once?
Yeah, so now where's... Oh, no, the other member of Private Party also
I
helped
cannot
the other
defend
member.
my brother. I had to go do a ladder spot. I'm sorry. It's his own fault.
No, sorry. It's
Oh, is
sort of
he
in
even a
my
good place
contract
to do this?
to have at least one ladder spot. Yeah, no,
He looks way too far away.
I
Uh-oh.
don't. Um, yeah, no, I wouldn't trust this for a second.
Oh my God.
Okay, I might be on tape
Holy
delay
sh-
because it didn't come yet. Oh,
Sting just went over. You good? Give him a little tap on the face. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus.
Team Extreme is back in a big. Oh wait, that's not nice. They're still beating up on Matt Hardy.
Yeah. So now, hey, Sting, can you go over and help Matt, please? You're clearly standing. Oh, there we go. Right as I said it.
Yeah, Jeff, take a minute. Take a breather, buddy. Who would you
I'll
rather
cover for
see
you.
make Shark Boy or the Idiot Abyss? Not Shark Boy. Do you think Jeff will do a big spot to finish the match?
Wow, we just seen it.
Oh shit, Raph. Sorry I didn't get to that question sooner, but he went way bigger than I anticipated he was going to go. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, so now what are we gonna get? We got Sting there checking on Matt there. Ugh.
Why is Matt not
What?
still in the bubble?
He just snow sold a chair shot. My
Yes,
man's
it's big.
63.
My man's is 53. I
63.
love it. 63. The best TNA wrestler in history was Curry Man. I don't know.
Me neither. Did you?
It's just nuts for yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. They
Like
always
casual.
deliver. It's gonna be number one on the power rankings for a month straight.
They're undefeated since we started the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, he's into the deathlock, and Matt Hardy's alive. Now he's look. They're trying to time the finisher. They couldn't get up. Dude, do it a second earlier. Hilarious.
Yeah.
So Sting couldn't get up, so
we had to keep pouncing on him. There we go.
Jeff's got eternal bleeding and has made it back to the ring to celebrate. Darby, I don't even know what happened to Darby.
Oh no, he died. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Like, holy shit.
Hey there, buddy.
Why wouldn't this close the show? What else are they going to do with this? Like, why would this not be the last thing we see tonight?
I don't know. Maybe in terms of ratings, I think more people tune into the first hour, so maybe that's it.
That's because they got to. Wow.
I mean, I'm not complaining at all.
Oh, I mean, but man, I'd hate to be following that match. Wow.
Yeah, so now what are you going to do? Okay, there's FTR again.
Would you rather take a bump on thumbtacks or get whipped by MJF 10 times? I'll take thumbtacks.
I'll take whip 10 times.
Yeah, I knew you weren't picking the thumbtacks. No, I'll take the thumbtack bump. It's just like, like a needle. You get it over with. But the belt, it's the repetition. It's the between time when you're stinging. Jeff, too goddamn old for this shit.
You want to talk about Jeff?
Like, come
bro,
on.
What about Sting, bro? Jeff still has a good 20 years on him.
We got people on the verge of getting Social Security jumping off things. It's insane. Not that Jeff's that old, but more Sting. But
yeah,
Jeff, like physically, Jeff is about 10 years older than we know him to be. So to Nick's point, he's got like, at what point do you stop? Like we saw what happened with Matt and Sammy, where Matt bounced his head off the concrete like a basketball. I mean, you got to be careful. That was a huge bump. Huge.
All right. The Jericho Appreciation Society debuts Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia against John Silver and Alex Reynolds. Wow. I wonder who's winning that.
Yeah, I wonder what's happening here. So, I listened to Talk is Jericho yesterday, and he had William Regal on Talk is Jericho. So that's primarily why I tuned in. If you
Tuned
haven't
in.
heard this episode of Talk is Jericho, even if you hate Jericho, tune into this episode by William Regal. He's coming back to do a second part. This man's life is insane. And I knew some of the stories about like the blood transfusions and the infection that he had and getting sick in India. This man has lived, like he's like a walking medical mystery. Like the amount of things this man has endured and overcome. But listening to his story, one thing I got out of it was he was talking about guys he was really close with that meant a big deal to him. Daniel Bryan, John Moxley, and Claudio, who we've come to know as Cesaro.
Snacks. Apparently.
Oh, snack delivery. The
Yeah.
snack.
Man, I have nowhere to put it on my table. Okay. I
Spoiled.
got my phone. I got my mic. Hold up. All right, I'm just gonna put these right beside
You're
me.
gonna have to upgrade your studio soon, sir.
I really do, man.
Living large. But
Some
yeah, no.
nachos.
So anyway, yeah, we were talking about Regal,
Yeah.
and you really like you think we have three guys, and he named Cesaro, and I started thinking, what if Cesaro gets added to that faction? What if that's where I jumped on to you guys this morning? I was like, hot take. What if they pick up Cesaro because of his relationship with Regal? We know he's a beast in the ring. Regal, Moxley, Daniel will compensate for anything that people feel like he lacks charisma wise. And now that faction becomes formidable. And then you have Wheeler Yuta. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of understand that. Because Hager doesn't have very good charisma. He's like the
You hide
muscle.
him. Yeah.
You add Cesaro into the mix or whatever his indie name would be. He could be the muscle, and he could be hidden.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
saved for like the big matches or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely agree to that.
Only real one remember John Cena's rap. I do remember John Cena's rap album.
I haven't listened to it all the way through. To be honest,
I actually had a burned CD for us older folk who have burned a few CDs. The first two tracks of one of this mixed CD I had were John Cena tracks. It killed me. So funny to think about. Have you ever seen William Regal versus Goldberg WCW, the great Greco-Roman style battle? Oh my God. Yeah, no, Raph, I've watched that clip so many times. And I've even listened to both Goldberg and Regal break it down. I mean, Regal talked about it with Stone Cold. That clip's out there. And you tend to believe you listen to the two men talk and you put your faith in the guy like William Regal. Like for the guy, if Bill was a willing participant who wanted to learn and understand, you clearly see William Regal's willingness to work with talent, to build kids up, to spend the time. So that match was an outright shit show, and it was horrible. And the basics, and that's what bothers me about Goldberg. Everybody loves him. He's a Hall of Famer, apparently. I don't know. I don't think he is. I mean, I guess the overall impact he had on the industry makes him a Hall of Famer, but
nah, he ain't Hall of Fame worthy in my book.
It's tough. Like you saw that match with Taker. He made Taker break character while still in the ring. That's only ever happened once or twice in 30 years. And you go out to Saudi Arabia with Goldberg, and he pisses the Taker off because in all this time being around wrestling, you didn't have the decency to learn a couple moves, maybe a proper lockup or a little bit of a switch or an arm bar or a proper drop toe hold, something, Goldberg, something. You learned the jackhammer, the spear, and what else? Every once in a while you threw a kick which knocked somebody out.
Or end their career.
I still think it's funny that these two guys get their own entrance, like two separate entrances.
Well, you gotta have people sing along the Wild Thing. Come on, man.
Yeah, true say. Oh, well, speaking of the double, I'm telling you guys, go listen to that episode of Jericho, Talk is Jericho. William Regal's, he's a very, he's a legend. He's a legendary man. He really is. His story is quite incredible. Talk about a guy that just, pain tolerance is crazy. All the
Zero.
things he endured would have crippled so many people. This guy's still going. Yes, look.
Oh, oh. Uh-oh.
It's happening.
Yeah,
It's just
uh-oh.
they forgot about it though. It's bad writing in the sense that when the spray in the eye happened, they scoop Julia Hart up and they disappear. And then next time you see her, she's all black and creepy. We haven't seen the Varsity Blondes since the spray happened, which was what, 4 or 5 weeks ago now?
Think so.
Maybe
Definitely
6.
more than a month.
So then all of a sudden now we're back. Here's the Varsity Blondes, and they're like, oh, by the way, this girl's wearing an eye patch because something happened. But I'm happy. I've been saying it for how long, Will? Let's get this girl in the House of Black. Let's go.
You got to have a female representative. And yeah, that eye patch, kind of a little bit of a callback to the whole Messiah thing that happened.
I want to see Julia Hart all I'll do the Alexa turn. I think it'll be a good look for her. I think she'll be styling.
Now don't get on that because the Alexa turn was ass, but not you, Alexa.
Now, if Chris was here, he'd be like, wait a minute. Darby, age 24. Sting's age, 1,000. Close. Second song in the album was Ass, probably.
What, mine? No.
I see your album hit 100 streams, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's 130 now. So
130 and rolling. Folks, if you checked it out, find my boy Will on Instagram. You'll find our page, or I guess it's my page at this minute until I convert. But find us on Instagram. Find us out there. My boy Will dropped an album. If we have a link, Will, you can shoot it into the text box as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, let people know. Let people know.
I'm going to do that right now.
That's what we do here at the family. We build each other up, and we have a good time doing it. We're back on commercial. We have the William Regal Warriors in the ring. They are all over the Varsity Blondes. Julia Hart is looking a little sad and depressed at ringside, which begs the question: why did you come all the way down to ringside to be sad and depressed? But that gold ticket for his Undertaker back, truly horrible. Yeah, no, I always bring that up. Every time someone brings up Goldberg, and oh yeah, he's not so bad.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. And that match was like, again, he had been in the business for how long at that point? 20, 25 years. And you can't pull off. You don't know what the Undertaker's going to do. Like, you haven't watched enough Undertaker to go, I think the dead man might do this. But no. There you go. Check it out. Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. Go give my boy Will some love. He is working hard on his hustle. So
thank you.
There you go. Big question for you.
Well, it's classic white rap. Let's say that.
I like it.
But if you look deep in my discography, you might see a bit of pop as well. So
there you go.
Yeah. That's
it, man. Own it. I like it. Classic white rap.
Classic white rap.
I like it. As soon as Bryan Danielson and CM Punk start feuding, C is dead. Yeah, I mean, I think eventually, I think there's a shelf life on Moxley and Bryan as a unit, right? For sure. And I think it's Moxley who turns on Bryan, goes heel. Do you think Tony Khan is a pushover who the wrestlers walk over? I don't know. I'm not there, but I do think so. And know how I think so? Too many stories are coming out about Tony said all the nicest things and then I got released, or he didn't re-sign me, or he's not returning my phone calls. Because that's a guy I think, could you imagine, I don't know, Jericho or somebody coming in with an idea and Tony being like, I don't know. And he's like, but it's great. It's great. I don't know how much pushback Tony has, right? Maybe I'm wrong. maybe he's like, he stands up and says, "Hey, I pay the bills around here," and his eyes get all buggy.
Oh
Um,
my God.
but I mean, on a grand scheme of things, I think just visually, Vince McMahon is a little bit more of an imposing boss and more likely to be like, listen here, pal.
Buddy old pal. I'll run the show.
Uh-oh. Big, big drop kick. 2 count on Mox. Not that they're going to lose, but at least you're getting a bit of a battle from the Varsity Blondes, who we haven't seen on Dynamite in a minute.
Yeah, that's probably Dark made.
The best has him snoring. There you go.
The beat has him snoring?
The
Nah.
beat has him snoring. I don't know if it was his second song. It was just a second song on mine. We
Oh.
already got that one.
No, I think they meant second song on the album.
Oh, there you go. I'm
sorry for spelling your
shoot. Look at this.
Oh. Kicks and elbows.
Wow.
Oh.
Brian didn't even get to put his move on. It was already over. Oops. Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah, who's great and who's I Know You Now, huh?
No, I'm such a huge fan of William Regal. And now hearing like more about him that I didn't know, I'm really impressed by his whole story.
Yeah, I got
Sorry for the spelling error. I meant to say Bryan Danielson and CM Punk start feuding WWE is dead. I mean, a lot of good things are happening in the momentum of AEW. And I mean, you look at when we do the fan votes, you're looking at, a few weeks in a row where Dynamite has been outright people's favorite. So it's interesting. This is growing by the minute. It's getting stronger. The whole situation is like the whole organization, is getting stronger, deeper, better. I like it personally.
Yeah.
Did you make the beats, Will?
No, I do not have that much talent. I do the classic look on YouTube, see one that I won't get sued for, and then use it. Honesty is the key to trust, people.
That's it.
Tell your kids.
Will, do you write the songs in a notepad on your phone?
On my phone. A lot of people who know me personally will tell you this. I am a better typer than I am a writer. So, yeah, on my phone. It's all over the place on my notes. So,
yeah. Listen to the crowd cheering for Regal. I like that they're calling him Sir William Regal. War Games. It's War Games. That's what we should get now, actually, because of all William coming back. Give them Cesaro.
War
give them
Games.
and find 4 people for them to beat the shit out of inside War Games, just so we can hear Regal say it.
Yeah.
Fight in War Games.
Yeah, when they had what's his face, Braun say it last time, it was just so cringy because you get so used to Regal saying War Games.
Right. That's right. It was Braun.
Yeah.
War Games. You're like
War Games. Something like that.
Not the same.
At least writing them on your phone is good for the environment, saving paper. Yeah, see, save the trees. Love the earth. You are on mute, sir.
I know. I purposely muted myself so you didn't hear me crack my can, and then forgot to unmute it when I had a thought. So that's how Moxley's calling out for somebody brave enough to come and join, and I'm telling you, it would be really cool if it was Cesaro.
No, imagine if it was Bray.
Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on, man.
It'd be funnier if it was Braun Strowman.
Oh yeah, the
Uh,
Titan.
hey,
It's me! Hello!
you do exist.
Hello.
Yes, hello. I'm brave enough, John Moxley. I went after Undertaker in my first news video.
There you go, LJ. Not messing around. Not messing around.
Well, how's everybody doing tonight and the first half of the show?
We are doing well. I mean, rocking along. It's been a smooth ride. Me and Will having a good time, having some laughs as always. Having
Always.
fun, Will.
Yeah, always. I mean, it's Wednesday. It's my favorite day when it comes to
That's right.
Wrasslin. So
And we've had some crazy moments. I don't know if you caught it, LJ, but your boy Jeff jumping off the ceilings in places.
Oh yeah, I was watching that, and then I almost had a heart attack the first match. The first move. Darby just torpedoes himself, and
Yep.
then Sting jumps off the top rope. I'm like, somebody catch him! Thank God, Private Party was like, oh, we have you. We would rather die than have you die.
he almost
Yeah,
tripped.
I know.
Mom, Grandpa's jumping off things again. What's this one? What to the 9-year-old Braun was with at WrestleMania?
I think you meant to say what happened.
Yes. I don't know what happened with him, but we were talking about it the other day. The 9-year-old kid that, or the 10-year-old, I read it, Nick, I believe his name was,
Nicholas.
that Braun picked out of the crowd, who was actually won more tag champions than I have.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm going great. Thanks, Raph, man. We're glad you're here. We're glad the fans are here. And while we're on commercial, LJ, welcome to the show. Congrats on another amazing episode of the news update from the Wrasslin for Life Network. If you guys haven't seen it yet, LJ is back on the grind 2 days in, and she is rocking out the news coverage. She's picking fights with wrestlers. She's telling people to shush. She's reminding you what happened in the past on these particular days. She's keeping you informed and up to date. It's been fun to watch, LJ. It's good to have you back. And another thing that, we're here 7 days a week, and that's another element to our channel. So having fun with the news?
I am. I'm having fun with the news and all these segments and all these interactive ones with my question of the day. Make sure you always answer that down in the comments.
That's
and yes,
right.
we got the Today in Wrestling History, which I like history, and wrestling is always fun to look back and go, hey, I remember when that happened. So it's very fun. So Everybody better ring that bell, because news every single day.
Makes people feel old. No, it was like I said earlier with the whole Rock and Roman grabbing the title at the same time. 7 years. 7 years.
It's crazy, right?
Jesus.
But that being said, folks, the news updates LJ brings us all the time is only part of what we do here at. Whoa, we lost Will. That was cool. Oh, there he is.
No. I was grabbing.
You disappeared.
You went camouflage on us. But we are here all week. We got the updates with LJ. We got the watch parties for all the shows all week long. Then we got the power rankings. We got our podcast coming back and heading your way. I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun with the podcast. We have interviews. We got people from AEW. We got people who've been international. We have interviews coming your way. They're going to kick off very soon. We're lining up the interviews. We did them before, so we had to go back and revisit some of our contacts and some of the people we've talked to and let them know that we would love to get that, another chance to put up their content and have that conversation. So we're building that back up. I know LJ is working hard at securing some interviews as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun here at the Wrestling for Life Network. We are not stopping. We also have our walk down memory lanes. We are doing one for, WrestleMania themed over the next couple weeks. We have tons coming your way, folks. If you like wrestling, you like having a good time, this is the place to be. And MJF is in the ring, guys.
He's my absolute favorite. I want to grow up. I want to grow up to be exactly like MJF.
When I agree,
he is my hero.
Hey, I am looking for a dress that looks like his scarf so that I can do a cool cosplay. But so far, you'd be surprised on how There's not many that actually have that red stripe.
Really?
That stupid little red stripe is what does it, and there's not many.
I want a tux like that. Wear that to prom. I'm better than you, and you know it.
The fans are chanting for Wardlow, nice and loud.
I can't hear it. I got headphones on, and that thing is muted or at least low volume.
Yeah. But they are definitely. I don't know where we're going here. What's better, Big Show's best tattoo or Darby's relentless tattoo?
Man.
What's better, Big
Yep.
Show's? Oh, okay, I would had to reread that multiple times in my head.
Best?
I'm sorry, Russian Skittle. My dyslexia couldn't do it.
Who remembers TJP?
I remember Lars Sullivan. Yeah. He's still here. They just shaved his head.
Yeah, Lars still kicking around. But so is TJP. He was over on Impact last time I saw him.
Oh no, I'm getting word that there might have been a little kick to the side of Lars Sullivan.
Oh.
I think he got into a little hot water about something. I'm gonna come back for the news tomorrow. I'll redo that. I'll just write that down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, since the first hour is near its end, this is where I'm going to call it quits here. So,
well, thank you for coming for the first hour, Will.
Always. And nice talking to both of you, and nice being here as always. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to listen to my album, because I'm better than you and you know it. But yeah, good job on the news there, LJ, and we're grinding.
Thank you.
You gotta love it. So have a good night, guys, and thank you.
Take her easy, Will.
Bye. Well,
the crowd is bumping for Wardlow.
Yes.
Bumping, LJ.
I think MJF got a little too much spray tan on his hands. They're looking a little more orange than usual. Yeah, and that's not my TV. I put my TV back to normal. So
no, he's orange. I mean, even on the hands.
Yeah, the hands are just. Whooey.
It's all blotchy around his knuckles. Like, it's just, why not just go out there and look normal?
Because I think it's either as far as I can tell, it's either traditional to have a good skin tone, or it has to do with the lighting. Unless you're Sheamus, I think it might have a tie. I think it might have a little bit of a tie to bodybuilders, because it might show off your muscles a little better. If you have like a slight tan. But this looked like he accidentally grabbed like the quick stuff from the corner store while he was traveling, and it did not sink in properly.
But yeah, like, I'd rather just go with my pale ass than have orange knuckles. Looks ridiculous. Raffman says, I saw the news. She asked what our favorite tag team was. Do you remember the tag team in the late 90s called the Techno Team 2000? I actually do.
No, but that's a name and a half, yeah.
Yeah, they were only around for a cup of tea. But, I mean, what always made me laugh, even when I was young, was the Killer Bees. Just so ridiculous. Like, it just seems so funny,
Who
right?
was in that team?
It's actually a Canadian. Was it Ray Rougeau and someone else? I know, but there was a Canadian. I'm pretty sure Ray Rougeau was one of the Killer Bees. I think. I will come back to that. Maybe not. What's the red hair?
YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm Lyra.
That's LJ.
And this is my YouTube channel. And if I do anything else, I'll let you know. But for right now, this is my YouTube channel.
Yes. And let's try and refer.
Not even mine. It's our YouTube channel. This is
That's
just, you asked me where to find my content, it would be here. So
yeah. And I don't even sweat it. Me casa, Sue casa, everyone's casa. Oh, they are holding back Wardlow.
It's taken an army to hold back Wardlow.
Right? You don't.
He looks like the big bullet that you turn into in Mario Kart when you get the fancy thing and you just can zoom.
How many memes are we going to make out of this picture right here?
So many.
That's me when there's one more piece of pie and I really want it. No, Dave, don't do it.
Oh. You're gonna have to inform me what's going on. Something important's going on, but I can't tell.
Well, Wardlow betrayed MJF and said he was done with him. He was sick of his garbage, like last week.
Yeah.
So now, basically, MJF saying, "I own you. You're gonna have to stay home. I'm gonna pay you. You're gonna stay home, and everyone's gonna forget who you are, and that's my plan."
Oh, okay, so they're just improvising off of the current situation of Ali.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. That's a Burberry stripe, and it'll automatically cost you $1,000. That's why.
Yes, I know, but I have a good way of finding fake versions of real things. It's very fun. I don't need the real one if I can fake it. It's fine.
Yeah, right. Who's better hardcore wrestler, Jerry Lawler or New Jack? Well, New Jack.
New Jack.
I think.
New Jack.
I mean, not even. Jerry Lawler isn't exactly known particularly. He's had some hardcore matches or rough matches, but yeah, New Jack is a next level. It's not even fair.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly, Thomas. New Jack by far.
Whoa.
Hey, Chris, look at that. We got one more person popping in.
I like this. It's like the neighborhood,
Hello. Yeah, just you drops by, right?
That's
all
it.
Different times.
Well, how are you doing? How are you enjoying the show so far?
I've missed a little bit of it. MJF Wardlow, that was pretty cool. What have I? You guys want to fill me in?
Well, Jeff Hardy jumped off part of the ceiling, and Sting jumped off a top rope, and he's fine. And Darby was thrown down another set of cement stairs, but they won.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some rewinding.
It's been a good night, folks. Like, and fans, you can chime in.
That was just one match. There's been at least two.
Yeah, like we opened the show with CM Punk and Dax, Chris. CM Punk's and Dax was a wicked match. Back and forth, good moves, couple false finishes. Some reason the ass men kids, ass one and
left cheek and right cheek.
Left cheek and right cheek. I would go with ass 1 and 2. That's better. Left cheek and right cheek.
That is way better.
During the match, I have no idea why. Punk won and was signaling, was doing the whole "I want the belt" thing.
But he did a noose like he wants Hangman's belt, not like the TNT one.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Well, do you?
And then we went to an 8-man Texas Tornado Anything Goes match. And that was an absolute...
With the face paint people versus the Andrade family office.
AFO or whatever. So wait, does that mean CM Punk's done with MJF?
I think it's on pause. I think MJF will deal with Wardlow.
And then go back.
Hey, machismo!
Oh, we're getting Jay Lethal versus Adam Cole. This is quite a match for people who are both into NXT and slightly older wrestling, because Jay Lethal, even though he didn't age, he was around when I started watching wrestling, and he looks the same. He just grew more beard.
Getting a nice pop.
He shaved his head. That's basically happened.
The fans love him. We haven't seen him too much since he signed on, but the fans love him,
No.
and he's good.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, but like he does good work
No.
for the most part. He's good in the ring. He can talk, but I don't know. There's always just something about him that I can never was the biggest fan of him.
Really, I liked all the machismo stuff. It was good.
I
You gotta
liked
agree
it.
with
In
it.
some
Right,
parts
like-
of the Ring of Honor, he actually him and I want to say Maria actually, like Maria Kanellis actually recreated the "Will You Marry Me" between Machismo and
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth. It was really cute. Um,
Yep.
That's funny.
it has also been pointed out to me that right now it is NXT versus Ring of Honor in the ring.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
Mr. Bebe versus Machismo here.
Oh, not a
It's just
clean
very
No, and his
different.
woo
Yeah. Oh, what?
his woo off with Ric Flair is still one of the funniest thing Impact has ever done.
The
Yes.
woo off, yeah,
Yes.
with
I don't know if-
Lethal, it was unbelievable.
The jackets came off and everything.
Yeah.
Right? They're elbow dropping, they're rolling. Like, no, that was one of the funniest things ever. That was great.
No, Lethal's dope, man. Nah, Lethal needs to become the Macho Man again. There you go. Skittle agrees with me.
Hey, I'd
Good
be
question.
fine with that.
There's a good question.
What do you think AEW could ever fill a stadium?
Yeah.
Yes, they could. I just think that because I think they have all the puzzle pieces and ingredients that they could. They just have to make sure they're in the right order and with the right story buildup. And I think they totally could.
Yeah, I think they've grown to the point where they can push that envelope, and they will push that envelope now that we're coming out of a pandemic and such.
Yeah.
But I really do see them going for it, and they're going to want to. I mean, you know what Tony's up to, and he's got enough names on the roster right now that they can stack a card that will sell tickets for sure.
Are you kidding me? I can't wait for the next Stadium Stampede. It's gonna be like Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and the face paint gang versus some other people. Like I can't wait. Matt's gonna all the ideas and the Broken Universe is gonna come back. So I can't wait. It's I can't
just
wait
a
for
matter of
whatever
time.
Tony. Oh, sorry.
So I was just gonna say it's just a matter of time before Tony does it, like you said, KJ. Like
Yes.
with all
just
that
a
money
matter of
and
time.
right, like look how good Dynamite is, right, and all their pay-per-views. So it would be very easy for him to pull off a stadium show.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do. I think it's growing. Like we've seen it get bigger and bigger, and I mean, they're selling out. Big buildings. I mean, they're selling out good buildings. I think it has all the potential to grow. They just got to continue to grow the brand. And I'm looking forward to it.
Sorry, Lethal missed a kick and then got a kick and then now he's diving out of the ring 4 times. How are you not out of breath? You just did laps. You're doing another one.
Yeah, Cole's had enough.
And Cole's oh, KJ goes away. If Kenny or Okada there could easily fill Tokyo Dome. Yeah, I don't even think I think that you could do it right now without Kenny.
Yes,
you would want him there.
It would definitely help. Yeah.
You would want him there, but say they went to Chicago or certain cities, especially, I think it would be no problem. Even without Okada or Kenny.
Oh yeah, go to Jacksonville.
But it would obviously
go to Chicago as long as you got the right card.
Mm-hmm.
It could definitely fill out. But if you added Kenny and say Ibushi, you could fill out Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, you can even go bigger with names like that on your card, and the rest of them you got Bryan, and then you got Regal and Moxley now, and Punk and Cole, and they don't even have to really try anymore. Their cards stacked almost no matter what they do.
Yes, I I will say two things. One, I'm not sure why there's a replay or a rematch of Velvet Sky and Layla Hirsch tonight when they fought last week. We're not WWE there, Tony. Stop it. You have women. You can use them. You just bought a whole company full. Okay. And two, I like that they're at least keeping the tradition of having the St. Patrick's Day Slam be just an absolute bloodbath for the ladies. So I love that tradition, and they're keeping it alive. So
Yeah, it was certainly quite a bit of blood in that match. It was a really good match, and to see the way it finished was awesome.
yes, so I do love that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. I read that the. I have water. I don't know why I'm. I don't know. So but I saw somebody say that the women's ratings went down for the March thing, but I want to say that's probably just because their numbers were kind of going down a little bit anyway. So I don't want to say that, oh yeah, women don't like blood, because we're like, yes, yes we do. More, please. It's wonderful. Yes.
No, that's interesting when you actually look at the numbers, but I don't know. The numbers go up and down, up and down. Like they're all over the place. So they get hung up, even if they did in that one show. I'm not worried. Like they keep putting on killer matches and seem to be getting better every week. So uh, even if it did, I don't think it's a big deal.
And we have, yes, it is Ring of Honor versus NXT. Good point, LJ. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Just pointed it out to me, and I pointed it out to you guys. Russian Skittle, who's a better sugar daddy, MJF or Ric Flair?
Well, you got to go with the OG, right? In my opinion.
I don't.
Just how many wives does that man have?
I'm being told by my sources that Ric Flair, because he's old. Let's go with that. He might die. That's my opinion. I guess. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know how to answer that question. I think we forgot AEW can technically do a Shaq versus Big Show match. Yes, they can.
Yeah.
If they wanted to, they could do a Shaq versus Big Show match.
Once again,
If
it
you
would
want, throw
be
Archer
just
in
Cap. But see, they've hinted at like Big Show Shaq has been hinted at before. It just never came together. So AEW has done pretty well at capitalizing on other people's misses, and that'd just be another one.
Hey, I'd be perfectly fine with that match. I think it would be pretty fun. Even like AEW has the ability to smoke and mirrors it a little bit just to make sure neither man actually gets hurt. So I think it's a good thing that if they should do that. And I don't know about you, but I think that would sell out quite a little bit of seats, right? Just for that match alone.
Oh yeah, 2 7-foot tall behemoths just standing toe
why
to
not add
toe.
Yeah. I was gonna say add Mark Henry, add Archer, add a few other of the big boys in there. We got a lot. And yes,
well, that might
we
help
have
hide Shaq a little.
Yeah. And we
Right?
got
Actually,
Flair, woo, from Wrasslin. That's
I think
KJ
that's
right there.
that's sugar daddy question.
Well, we know who KJ
Is
picks.
Lethal gonna?
Oh yes, Flair
you gotta
does
go
have
with
more money than MJF, so I don't think MJF can be considered one because Ric Flair would
I
have
don't
more
know.
money.
That could be a reason. MJF seems to have had money most of his life. Doesn't seem like he's doing too hard, but yeah, no, I just meant like because the whole Ric Flair shtick, right? The jet flying plane, right? All that. That was kind of his thing. He always had the girls on him during the shows and way back into the NWA. So I don't know. But yeah, that's still I'd go with him.
And we have, I'm not sure if I like Danhausen or not. I do, but I just like the very niche people, so I wouldn't be surprised if other people find him annoying. But he has a very good fan buildup on the internet. I haven't seen him wrestle though, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, he hasn't wrestled on AEW yet, as far as I know, and we've pretty much watched most of it. So, I don't know. There's always room for characters like that. Like you always had, like the WWE always had Boogeyman after a certain point, right? And those segments were always memorable when he would just pop out and scare like Charmel, for instance, going into the Hall of Fame. Right, like just doing things like that, and even Van Housen, where he just pops out and you just see his face and he helps out or does something, and it's kind of memorable.
Yes. Oh, and it looks like Adam Cole has taken the win with, like it is pointed out, a low blow because Red Dragon distracted the ref.
Yeah, it looked like Lethal had it in the bag, and of course Red Dragon gets involved.
Do you think
I thought
Mickey
for a
James
minute they might give it
overshowed?
to Lethal.
Yeah, I thought they might too, but then I remembered that Adam Cole is kind of the golden boy right now.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think Mickey James will ever show up in AEW? I think she definitely might. Her career is, the sky's the limit, so I don't, maybe.
Yeah, I think she's open to anything and everything, right? Including like she went back to WWE there for the Royal Rumble, even knowing she wasn't gonna win. So, no, I think she would be up for it. Will it happen? I'd like to see it. I don't see why Tony wouldn't. He's a big fan of the nostalgia pop, right? So there's a really good one for you, especially because she's on fire right now. So I don't even know if it really counts right now as a nostalgia pop.
Hey, I think it would be really cool if she showed up and, oh, hello, KJ.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Huge win for Adam Cole, by the way.
Yes.
Big low blow,
Dirty
but
low
he was
blow.
poking out Adam Page.
Yeah, he's giving a little bit of a promo. Unfortunately, I can't hear it, so it's up to you guys to tell me what this crazy-eyed baby is saying.
Oh,
careful what you wish for.
Yeah, right.
Here comes Hangman.
The music guy had
this is what he was
button. I was in love with Mickey
Hangman
James.
is marching.
You wrote her love letters, Ralph? That's awesome. I'm a huge fan. I actually like her better now than ever. I like hardcore country.
Yes.
There you go. You're gonna say cowgirl, weren't you?
Yeah.
Cowgirl. Yes. I think it would be very cool if Mickey James showed up to challenge Thunder Rosa, just to challenge her, because since she doesn't have the Impact belt anymore, I think that would be a very cool feud.
I want to see Britt accept the champ challenge.
Yes.
Deanna keeps throwing it out. Britt just lost her belt. We don't want her to, you know what? Give her a little break. Let Thunder Rosa fight a couple people.
Britt just lost her belt, but Hangman found his and started whipping people. Okay.
Yes.
Jungle Boy.
Why are you running out with your belt in your hand? Wait, give me my belt. Wouldn't you just run?
It's a weapon.
I was just walking by Gorilla.
I'd probably bring it too.
Hand. You drop the belt and run. Even kangaroos drop their kin. Come on, man.
Oh, but yeah, his belt buddy with hair is coming down. He said, "I got you."
Oh, Cole even with the belt.
Oh, Adam's got Oh, hey.
That's interesting. Do you think Hangman's going to end up in a dumpster like on NXT?
Yeah, not likely. Yo, look at this.
Do you guys think the Young Bucks might give Hangman the title back?
I think the Bucks might have a hand in helping Hangman keep the title.
I just mean give him back his belt. Be like, yeah, he took this, and we just, here you go. A little bit of a peace offering.
Sorry, I'm a little taken aback by what's happening on TV. When did these guys get in such
I'm not even listening.
to us or them?
Yeah, I'm not even listening to YouTube.
At least he was honest.
Oh,
was
100%. No, that was good, Dustin Rhodes. I like that. See, like he can be used like almost weekly. He's still so good.
No, he really
I
is
like
good.
Dustin Rhodes.
Yes.
But apparently I missed that match,
And-
but by the setting it looks like it was taken at the Universal Studios Impact Center, so it's Rampage or a dark match.
Yeah, it might be. And I mean, they don't technically count, but there's clearly a grudge between Lance Archer and Dustin Rhodes. It's going to be a hell of a confrontation based on that package.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I don't know.
You're jazzed
I'm
about
not sure
it,
where
eh?
this all. I'm not sure where this all came from. Like this necessarily what like brought it back up, but I'm cool. I'm down with that.
Absolutely.
Like that's awesome. Dustin can do some cool shit in the ring, and then Lance Archer, like he's good. So
He is good.
it's gonna be a good match, and it's
Yeah,
probably gonna be blood.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, Archer has championship possibilities, capabilities. He really does.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so, LJ? You like Lance Archer?
Yes, I do. I like
Ooh.
Lance Archer.
Oh.
I love his little wiener dog that he has, and I love that Jake the Snake is
Oh.
his promo guy.
Scare me for a minute.
What? I said his wiener
brothers.
dog. A
Yeah.
a dachshund. What?
Yeah, no, I didn't know we had a
No.
A dachshund.
dachshund.
Yes,
Oh.
the big, scariest, everybody dies man has a tiny little dachshund dog. Yes, I know he's a wonderful wrestler, but I know the stupid things.
It's amazing, actually.
I don't.
We are on commercial,
I don't know how.
so I will take a moment to remind everyone out there, if you haven't done it yet, like, subscribe, join the fam. We are all here. Our boy Will is gone for the night, but the fam is all here. We are here 7 days a week. We do not stop, and we're rolling along. LJ killing it with the news. Chris has his walk down memory lane coming back next weekend. We can't wait to keep bringing you guys more content 7 days a week. I mean, are we having a lot of fun or what, folks?
I think we are. We're making all this content and
Mhm.
everybody's loving it. We're loving making it. So I don't know about you, but I have fun making all the segments for the news and keeping everybody up to date and interacting with all the comments. So
Picking fights
doesn't
with
even
wrestlers.
yeah. But hey, today I was nice. I went
Today
after
was
the
a good
fan.
one, though. That guy deserves
Today
it.
I went after a rogue fan. So
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
yes. But I'm going to Alpha for just a quick second, but I will be right back.
All right. That's where Will would have pointed out that he's leaving the double waist alone. So, dun dun dun. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we are here all week. We have Sammy in the ring with Tay. Maybe he's going to propose again. It went really well the first time he did that on TV. Man, he went through a public engagement and then a public, like, yo, I met someone hotter. Sorry.
Divorce. Yeah, bye.
Rude.
Oh. Gotta be careful what you do in public. Oh, pondering to the crowd there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like him.
Responding to Raph's love. I think a lot of us were Mickey James fans. I honestly didn't write her any letters, but that maybe I should have. That is awesome. But I like her now.
The real question is,
go ahead. Real question.
Did she answer?
Ah,
Did
Rafi,
she
here's
answer
a question for
anything?
you, buddy. Did she answer? I'm sure lots.
Ever get one back?
Everybody. Oh.
Oh.
Wait. I'm so confused.
She's going after Paige.
Yeah, they got in a scrap. Remember? She signed the contract on her
No,
butt.
I know that.
That's just my job. I refresh the information, bro. I know you know. I'm telling
I was
everybody.
there.
You're like, I'm always here with you, man.
No, I'm just kind of surprised that they would be pulling Paige that quick.
Yes, no, they need an opponent. I mean, Tay's gone after the title. She's got some fanfare. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, right? Like, you're not going to throw Paige in there right away with Britt or Thunder. You know, give her something credible without it being unreasonable that she wins, because she's probably going to win.
Yeah. No, and Tay Conti, I believe her background is some kind of karate or jiu-jitsu or something. Judo. So, like, it might actually, like, the styles might work out well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think Tay's shown that she can go enough that she can work with you know, I mean, she's had some matches with other green girls that have been all right, not great, but, you know, somebody that can guide a little and had probably been in a position where, just based on her previous experience, she was probably calling a lot of what was happening, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, she's
how do you,
especially like since she's gotten there, like she just seems to get better. Like I'm a big fan of hers. So putting her in there with someone like Paige, I think, is a good call.
Chris, this is the answer to your question, bro. Welcome back, LJ. No, she just left them on red, but at least she read them. At least
I'm sure. Actually, I'm sure she appreciated all of the letters. Yes.
Yes. Has Nick answered, by the way? No, she did not answer.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, dear Nick Aldis.
Oh,
you broke my boy's heart. What are you doing, buddy?
Cock block. Can I say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
I don't think so. I think YouTube's gonna have some issues with this episode.
Yeah.
I've said it like
walking the line.
Ty is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a brown belt in Judo. Yes, she is. She has multiple ways that she could hurt people.
So yeah, I mean, to Chris's point.
What just happened? Sorry, I was listening to you too.
Is Sammy got a blotch of the tan spray on his neck, or is that like facial hair?
Yes. He both has some very weird facial hair going on his sideburns, like mutton chop area. And it looked like he messed up on his spray tan. Both are true. That looks what happened.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm looking forward to this.
Ty, you gotta tell him to shave a little bit. I don't know what mutton chops he thinks he's growing. Stop that.
Right? Swerve and Starks. That is going to be fun.
It'll be very good. Yes.
Nick, I did send John Cena a fan email when I was like 12 of what his favorite thing about being 12 of what was his favorite thing of being in the WWE, and he responded, chain gang. Made my life for years. That's amazing. I don't know. That might trump Mickey James. I'm sorry.
It's pretty good.
What's your favorite thing about wrestling?
That's hilarious.
Oh, John.
I got this one.
At least the answer. That's amazing.
Must have been tough on Sammy's ex-fiance. Dumped for somebody younger, hotter, and richer than them.
Oh. LJ, you cracked me up. Before you answer, you just made me laugh. The minute I clicked on it, you're like, oh, I'm ready. I didn't even know what it was. You were like, I got it. I'm good. All you.
I'll just take a little bit. LJ says, shut up and sit down. Okay? Okay? First of all, his ex-fiance shouldn't have had to deal with any cahooting and coercion while he was at his workplace. Let's just put it that way. And it's up to a matter of perspective of hotter. They are both incredibly beautiful women, and they're both smart, and they're both beautiful. So just because one's a wrestler doesn't make the other one not beautiful.
No,
Or
no.
or richer. You have no idea what Pam does for a living. She could probably have a at-home business and be investing that shit. You don't know.
Making
So
company.
I will say it is rude of them to post crude pictures all over social media, though, because
wait.
it was.
Oh,
Sorry,
Yeah.
I think Red Velvet just blew her knee out on the opening move.
Yep.
that didn't look
Yeah.
very good, right?
No.
Back to you, LJ.
Yep. I was just gonna say that
In
it
the
was
news studio.
there was like a whole thing that Sammy was like, "Oh, don't blame Ty. You have no idea what's going on." And then 3 months
Yes.
later, "I love you,
Yeah.
Ty."
Yeah.
So
We are
I'm
just
pretty.
really
Yeah, I
good
believe she
friends.
was getting a lot of hate. I believe
got
she was
a lot.
getting a lot of hate at one
Yes.
point.
Yes, but it was very much like defended by Sammy and Ty, saying they had nothing to do with it, and then like the next day it was
Oh.
lovey-dovey, and it's like, oh really? Was everyone wrong? Was everyone wrong?
Listen, at the end of the day, things happen, and
Oh.
sure enough, maybe you had the best of intents in the world, but you're working with somebody. Proximity is a huge part in how all this stuff works out, and you know it happens. The fault here is shit happens in life. It doesn't always go the way you want to. Things get. It's a very gray world. People like to live black
But
and
if you
white, but it's
don't
not
want
that.
people to
But
comment
it's
on
the
your
social media. It's the presence. It's the just go about your business quietly. You know, I mean, and respectfully. Like even if him and the other girl had separated a month before, 2 months before, it still kind of sucks. I mean, it's a unique situation where most of us don't have to watch our ex on TV, you know, or on social media with a million followers flaunting it, right?
Yes.
So
but you shouldn't be like surprised when people comment on your relationship when you openly ask your long-term 8-year girlfriend to marry you on television.
Yeah, that might not be the best of choice.
Especially when you like brag about it and talk about it and it's all over your vlog and you're like telling how much you love her, and then 3 months later it's like, but I love her now.
Yeah, I get it. It's definitely a bad look, but you know.
Yes, life happens. I'm just saying we can't shame Pam or Ty for either of it.
No.
No, it's not the first time in wrestling it's happened, and it's probably not going to be the last.
No.
Edge, Matt Hardy.
Interesting switcheroos.
Right? There really has been, like, there's a long list, and I'm sure it's going to keep happening.
But
like you said, you're
sorry, Chris.
Sorry, what?
No, finish.
No, I was just saying, especially like when you're traveling, like you said earlier, and you're on the road, and shit sometimes happens. Apparently, quite often.
Yeah.
Hey, that's totally cool, but you shouldn't, be trying that when you just propose to your girlfriend. Yeah. That's it. That's totally it. That's it.
That's a big difference, right? 15, 20 years ago, a lot of these situations nobody would have known about, right? Like you hear about them you get biographies, you get like Dark Side of the Ring, and you're like, holy all that crap was going on about one of my favorite wrestlers. Like they were going through all this, divorces and drug problems, but they weren't, hashtag, mashed up again. Like it was a completely different time. So to your point, yeah, I mean, that's where the fault is some things should be kept in house, and
yes.
You feel bad for the third party who's not getting to be happily in love anymore, publicly. Mm-hmm. So it's a tough spot, but yeah.
I do agree with this. After Cena and Nikki and Sammy and Pam, I don't think we will see any more in-ring proposals for a very long time. I agree. It seems to just be a curse. Don't propose in the ring.
I still think Cena and Nikki were fake. I still think they were a TV couple. I don't think
I thought that for a long time.
I don't believe it.
Well, behind the scenes, Nikki really loved him.
You think?
So whether it was a TV couple for him, because he did put her through a lot of things that were like, this is so pointless, you love her, just shut up. Right. But she really she didn't even like being alone in the hotel room when traveling. She had to go and like talk to her sister. Like she really loved him. She loved having somebody there. She loved the lifestyle, how they both joked around like she loved him. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I always felt like were they just faking it for the ratings?
there might have been a little bit near towards the end because they were, it wasn't
Yeah, true,
going
true.
great there, but there was definitely a point when they loved each other, or at least she loved him. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm a conspiracy theorist on this one.
yeah, it's all good. And I guess we should probably pay attention to the match. Sorry, I'll stop ranting now.
No, rant away. It's been fun, actually, folks. But I like Red Velvet. Her knee seems okay, even though that was an awkward jump, like pop, right? But they're going back and forth.
Yeah, her legs are fine.
Yeah, apparently that last move, the little meteora there on her back.
Yeah.
Layla, I just find clunky. Like,
Well, that's because she's
strong.
She's not a sports entertainer. She's a roll around on the mat, get a gold medal wrestler.
Oh,
Like I don't see the swanton bomb out of her.
Can you imagine? That would be amazing.
But I see
if
the
Layla Hirsch in a
suplex.
swanton, I would pop.
Yes. So I think she would if she joined.
You might be getting your wish.
I'm getting my wish. Oh no.
I think it was gonna be a moonsault.
But you think about it like this, LJ. Jordan Grace, stocky stature, athletic, strong, big kick out, but very smooth in the ring, very technical. I just think Layla in time might get there, but that's I think a close comparable in kind of the same type of wrestler. It's just like we saw it there with that springboard suplex. You know, she barely got her with her fingertips and kind of like, you jumped too high, girl.
Yes, but I don't know, Mia.
That's a size issue, not talent issue.
Seems far too like Greco-Roman wrestler. Like if she joined Regal's team, I feel like it would do a lot.
That's an interesting spin. She just this lady all about weapons.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take it from her tonight? Oh, I hear.
We got Anthony in the chat going, Jordan Grace is the female version of Rhino. Doesn't age and very powerful. Yeah. I like it.
That's a very interesting comparable. Yeah. Oh, Layla with the dubs. Wow. Controversial.
Did you hear the rumors start with JoJo and Bray when they first started dating? People just assumed Bray was cheating on his wife for JoJo. I'm not clear on the situation.
Yeah, there were some rumors back around when they started, and again, in probably very similar situation. They probably spent a lot of time together. They start kind of liking each other. Was there some crossover? We'll never know. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? You know, she moved. Oh, look at Stat looking a little different. Oh, wow.
Damn.
Oh, Layla gets pancaked.
Hey, Layla's getting it. And I love that Statlander is all dark now. Dark alien. Let's go. And
no, see, that's what you were asking for, wasn't it, KJ?
Yes.
Let's just get badass Statlander, right?
Yeah, let's get Statlander a little more serious.
She's more serious.
I'm good with
and
it.
Anthony also says were rumors like that happening with Mickie James and John Cena, even though John was dating someone and Mickie was married or dating Kenny Tristan. I again am very lost. This is a question for you guys.
You know what would be a cool fight? Yeah. John Cena and Nick Aldis throwing down over Mickie. Can you imagine the two big men swinging?
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see those two. That'd be a great match.
Right? Yeah, but I mean, there was a lot of rumors around that. John Cena's been rumored to with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ooh, it got
usually
that
when these situations happen, it somehow gets leaked out.
I just think he was too aware of who he was to be careless. Jade.
Yeah, we got Jade backstage and a little like looks like Britney Spears denim number with a little bedazzle. Love it.
Loving the look, are you?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, you forgot the alpha trick. Anyway, we're back down to 2.
It's all good. Things happen, and we got more people returning. Hello, Russian
Nice.
Skittle. Do you notice that the WWE Hall of Fame is becoming more diminished? Went down from Big Hall to Wrestling Ring, now to an episode of SmackDown. I would say that it has downsized. However, I don't think I've watched them routinely enough to tell the difference. I'm sorry. My age is probably showing that I'm like way too young to tell the difference between the eras of Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, LJ. The WWE Hall of Fame when it started was a big deal. Like Andre the Giant. Oh, this guy flagging me down like I'm an airplane.
Land, let me in.
Let me in. But yeah, the Hall of Fame was like a big deal, and then like only certain people would get in the Hall of Fame. There was a lot of debate of like, will this person ever get in? Will that person get in? And like a lot of the things that we came to love, like the Hall of Fame night, we looked forward to it every year. It was a separate entity from everything else. It had its own night. It was usually the Friday night of WrestleMania weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great. You would sit back, you'd hear the stories, and you'd hear, some of your favorites get honored. People bitch about like, oh, well, Snoop Dogg and this person and Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, that's a different category. That's the celebrity category. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be, how many celebrities get involved.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, Snoop came out.
That's the bonkers side of the wrestling.
Yeah,
They're like, we'll still acknowledge it, but it's over here. So,
Thunder Rosa's in the house.
yes, Thunder Rosa, she is awesome, and I think she 100% deserves the title. But sorry to cut you
I
off
was
there.
so pumped. But yeah, and then it just over the years it became a marketing gimmick like everything else, and like Raph mentioned, it just diminished. It became
Shermel.
Oh my God, Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa.
And I'm loving the new belt of the women's division. I love how it's bigger. It looks more like the championship for the men's. I like it. Before, it looked like it could have been a plastic belt for children.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's nice. It's sharp.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Vicky, but your dress is giving me very we're gonna join the Swedish Harga in midsummer. Where let's go join this. Have nobody seen the horror movie Midsommar?
Oh, Midsommar.
It's all about going to a Swedish cult that's called the Harga, and it's about a cult, and she looks like the outfit could join it.
Oh, there's Nyla Rose.
And there is Nyla Rose.
Well, yeah, Nyla Rose beating up. Long story short, to everybody, the Hall of Fame now kind of sucks, and they're letting everybody in, including Shermel. That's long-winded, and we're good.
I will say I love when Vicky gets the mic. I think she should get the mic just as all the other like male legends that come in and get to be a manager. I think she should get the mic just as much.
Yes.
Her voice
I think she's going to get it quite a bit.
I would buy something just because she's there.
Buy it! Okay, fine. When you look at
Nyla Rose is going after Nyla Rose. You're gonna.
What'd you say
you're
about
gonna hear
Nyla?
Vicky quite a bit, which is awesome.
We need a hand signal to tell who's going to talk next.
It's just those little delays sometimes. You're like, what's next on the docket? When you look at Sammy Guevara in terms of how he wrestles, in the ring, I guess, his mannerisms and his promos. Who does he remind you of a little bit like Hector Garza or Eddie Guerrero?
This is a you guy question. I'm too young for this.
I don't know.
Might be a little bit
He's
of
kind of.
Eddie.
I know
he's
Eddie,
kind of
but
a
I
mix
don't know
of
him
like.
enough.
Go.
Okay. No, he's kind of a mix of a few guys, but yeah, you can kind of see different flavors, like of a couple different guys.
Yes. It seems like they put anyone in the Hall of Fame who was there for a few years. Yeah, I mean, Charmel's a perfect example of that. And I don't dislike Charmel. I don't think, we appreciate what she did, but it was such minuscule. It used to be people that had an overall impact, right? Like, not just the average wrestler. It was like the Hogans, the Pipers, the Jake the Snake. Like, the upper echelon of wrestler made it in. Not everybody got the opportunity to be into it, right? And I think at times, if there isn't a solid, I said this year for the Undertaker, just have him. Don't force the issue. Don't go looking for like they need everybody to be from Texas because they're in Texas. Like that's the shit that diminishes the product.
Yeah, right. Like that's why people start saying things like it's real gimmicky, and you just kind of loses its luster. Where, like you said, it used to be like at one point they didn't have people like the Macho Man or Rick Root. Rick Root still might not be in it, but there's it used to be like something you looked into, you looked forward to, and it meant something. Now it's just anybody and everybody.
It would be so damn cool if the ECW guys would got together to try to bring back ECW after decades of not having it, build more. Yeah, I think that's what we have GCW now. I think that's taken over for ECW.
And they do put on some pretty good shows, and they get pretty. As much as they're known for their like hardcore matches, and you see a lot of blood. They do have like their last pay-per-view there. Their first 3 or 4 matches was just straight wrestling matches, and they were really good.
Absolutely. Anthony says that's a weird comparison to LJ. LJ is the resident fashion police. She very much is. LJ is on top of who's looking which way and who's looking the other. So, yes, she definitely is. We'll bring that back up when she returns. I hate when the WWE brings out the old boomer wrestlers back for a segment. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the nostalgia pop's good. It all depends. It's when the nostalgia pop, when they come back and win, like just dominate some, current talent, make them look like schmucks. LJ's beard gives me Eric Rowan vibes. I think you mean KJ, because I haven't. LJ, I know LJ went away, but when she comes back, we'll ask about her beard. The best part is she probably can't hear me right now, so we'll have to find out how her beard's doing. LJ,
how's your beard? You're mute. Can't hear you. Oh, she's giving us a beard though.
Look, I can have a beard.
There you go.
Actually, in university when I did my movie makeup class, we did give ourselves a beard, and I gave myself a mustache and a beard like the Lorax. It was bright orange and puffy.
Oh wow!
I put some names up for everybody. Just help out for a little bit.
There you go. Yeah.
Do you agree with putting the Bella Twins in the Hall of Fame? LJ, I'm throwing this one to you.
I would say yes, because you can't name another twin combo that made as much impact as them. There's literally a thing called Twin Magic now, and even when the Young Bucks tried to do it, they referred to it as Twin Magic. They've made an impact. So I think they should definitely go in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. I mean, yeah, they did that. love them or hate them, that they did do something, right, Chris?
No, they had a lot of they had a TV show given to them, right, or multiple TV shows. They obviously
They
did
were-
something
yeah.
right, so they've made an impact not just inside the ring, outside of it as well.
Boom.
Um,
I'd honestly be
Yeah,
one inductee for a Taker. So I said it. I like it.
I'd be fine with
Mhm.
that. That would really show how much of an important and how distinct he is in the company. I find it'd be perfectly fine, and I don't think anybody would bat an eyelash. They'd be like, "Yeah, whole night to Taker. Okay, yeah, I get it. I don't see a problem."
Oh, it'd be so easy to do too. Like, you could do 3 shows to him. Like, he's so good. So, yeah, he should have his own show.
I want Brock to F5 Thunder. Like Thunder Rosa?
Yeah, they were having a beef that I think it was on Twitter that I think Brock did something that was like, "No way, Jose," something to offend the Mexican American culture,
Oh,
and Rosa said, "You're disrespectful," and I guess we know what side Johnny Otta's in wrestling is on.
I had no idea Thunder was picking a fight with Brock.
Either did I.
I found it while looking for news, and it seemed to be much more of like a Twitter beef than anything, but she was offended at something he did. So
So
Yes.
your cat is in adventurous mood wandering around. Yes, and if everybody, and listen up to all people watching us, if we get to 100 subscribers, I will edit a wonderful little picture of all of the Wrestle Cats dressed as wrestlers.
send in your Wrestle Cats to LJ on Twitter. Send in all your
Oh,
Wrestle
I
Cats.
would love that. I was just gonna go with like mine and the 3 that Chris has, but hey, I can do everybody's. Let's go, family, Wrestle Cat family.
Right? The worst part of GCW is the luchadors. Maybe. We'll move on from that. Chris, your cat looks quite young. Here we go. Which one is that?
That's Patchy. She's 8, actually.
Oh.
She's just small. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's the girl.
She's
That's
8,
the
she's-
heel. You said the
Oh.
girl was the heel.
Yeah.
Same with mine. Same
We
with
should
mine.
remind all the fans there is actually a match in the ring right now. So just
I know.
quickly, I know that was my bad. I got us off topic. But we got a whole bunch of people at ringside.
And they're all getting thrown out by.
Yeah, let's
Aubrey.
do that. Let's get rid of all of this nonsense. Let's clear it out.
I'm just a little. Did Jericho just kick the steps and fall over himself? What is this?
There was a couple of awkward bumps there. Picture in picture. Anthony, for me, I don't think they really made that big of an impact. They're not trailblazers really like Trish Stratus or Lita. I know, but I think for the time, especially with what was going on and that whole give us a chance or give the Divas a chance. Well, I can't remember what the exact word was, but I mean, it changed a lot. It really did put eyes on it for sure.
Well, I mean, they might. Well, you remember Lita because she's the hardcore female. You remember Trish Stratus because she's the Canadian, and she's also very talented in the ring. Yes, Canada all the way. Woo! But the Bellas, you can ask anybody from like that generation of people after the Attitude Era or the Ruthless Aggression Era and all of that stuff, and then you're like, okay, well, who are the most popular female wrestlers? You're gonna get Natalya Hart and the Bella Twins.
Yeah.
So I would say, and both of those deserve a spot in the thing. Natalya because she's literally the only Hart that's a female, and she's been here forever. Let's just give her a spot. And the Bella Twins, because literally, can you name another female twin tag team that has done this much, that got a TV show? Like, they were so famous on their one TV show that they got their own. So
yeah,
I think that's pretty great. They're branching off even in their like non-wrestling thing. They've started businesses, multiple businesses. So I would say they're just as doing as good as all the other guys that got put into the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, if Charmel gets in, the bar is way down here, and I hate to pick on her, but I mean, the Nikki and Brie had a way bigger impact on wrestling
Yes.
than Charmel,
Yes.
for example.
100%. Yes.
Yeah. Ready? Remember when Eddie Kingston looked like a jobber? I mean, depends on how you look
Big
at
fan
it.
of Eddie's. Yeah, big fan of Eddie's.
Eddie's a rock star, so he still has a jobber look to him, but he might look a little bit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Smaller, but I like it. I appreciate seeing something different. You don't have to go out and get ab implants. It's good. There you go.
I love that there's a cat conversation going on in the midst of this.
Yeah, this. Right.
Love it.
Hey, we talk about it all here, and
That's
yeah,
it,
it's 16.
we
That's
got to talk
awesome.
about it all: the cats, the dogs, the children, all the ups and downs. You had a bad day at work, let us know. We'll just make some jokes about it. But that's what it is when you're family, right? So it's all here. And we got picture in picture anyway.
Yeah, we got picture in picture. I got a Burger King ad right now.
I got Dairy Queen. Every time I watch a match from the 80s.
Clothesline, yeah.
Yes and no, but the way but how they went about it matters, right? I know it sometimes they make for the most exciting stuff, but it was the story behind it all. I love the old wrestling, and the crowd was insane back then. Those people were ravenous, and they thought every move and every punch was real as they were sitting there. So it was crazy times. I wish it was more pandemonium like that, like the old, when you look back in the day and they're coming out through the crowd and they got security guards holding people back, and that's crazy time.
Well, the railings are just coming in.
I mean, they're trying to recreate that with Mox. So the security guys looked like they were having a nightmare when he came in. He was like, God, just where's he going? Stop trying to touch him. Yeah.
Right?
Fender is so stupid. I watched a video that offended her with Lesnar. All I'm going to say is we are not her, and I didn't watch it, so I can't comment. I have no idea what her perception or opinion or even what he did. I don't know. I didn't think it was.
No comment.
There's a few things that I thought should be included in the news, and unfortunately that didn't make it today.
I'm probably happy about that.
Yeah, probably. Just figured it can be handled on Twitter.
There you go.
Yeah.
I feel like since the WWE Hall of Fame is not necessarily the Wrestling Hall of Fame, they 100% deserve it, whether it's your favorite wrestler. Absolutely, Nick. Right? And that's what we've been saying.
Perfect.
They had a very big. Johnny Hungry is on a tear, by the way, folks. He is lighting everybody up. Jericho is wobbled off the top rope.
Johnny Hungry.
Dose. He's a spitfire. Him and Tony Nese should be a tag team.
That's not a bad idea.
That's interesting.
Oh, okay.
The small towers.
Yeah, like the condominiums. The condominiums instead of the townhouse.
Oh, jeez, his
team
poor
townhouse instead of team towers.
I'm glad that was just a 2 because he took Johnny's face and kind of kneed him as his way down. I was like, oh, that would hurt your jaw. You're gonna bite your tongue.
Right. Every mid-card heel in 2010 WWE looks so basic. Yeah, at times it really does.
Yeah.
We need a wrestling fan Hall of Fame. There we go.
The only people that would be in it would be Brock Lesnar guy and green shirt guy.
And Abe Hardy, my buddy. I gotta reach out to him and say hi. But yes, that guy's crazy.
Yes.
And he wrestles in cargo pants. It's funny. His outfit. He actually wrestles really well, and they're putting on really cool shows out there. So,
holy!
The fans are going bananas. Speaking of crazy crowds.
That was amazing what they just did. That tandem offense was amazing.
They are liquid wrestling.
Amazing.
They're liquid wrestling because there's not an actual name for that finisher, so it's just called liquid wrestling.
Did Aubrey blow a hammy?
I don't
Oh.
know.
Or she just
I
checking
think-
on Jericho. That was a long check with Jericho.
I think she was just check.
Oh no, Danny. Sorry.
I was confused. I was like, "Where's Jericho?" There's Jericho. Found him. And he found a bat.
I always find Floyd.
Wow, yanking.
Oh, Garcia in the something that I can't remember. Figure 4 leg lock.
Scorpion
Lion.
Deathlock, I think they called it. But
Scorpion
that looked like a
Deathlock,
little
that
more
one.
aggressive.
Hey,
Looked a
flatten
little
it
more
right out.
aggressive or different.
Yes. Have you
That's
heard
a
Jerry
cool little
Lawler on
tweet.
the Stone Cold podcast tell his story about working on the movie Man on the Moon with Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey sounds like a
Well,
bit of a
yes.
lunatic. He is, but how else do you expect him to do
Most
such
geniuses
good
are.
performances? Most
Yeah.
geniuses are lunatics. Exactly.
Yes.
No, absolutely. So, yeah.
And
no,
Jim
Jericho
Carrey's
was funny.
Canadian.
Very Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Not surprising if it's true. I've never met him.
No.
I'm from that generation of wrestling, LJ, and I kind of disagree that they weren't making that big of an impact compared to AJ Lee or Paige. I can see where AJ Lee gets a very good. She would be
Just
entered
not-
because didn't she have like an amazing record-breaking
Yeah.
title hold? Yeah.
Yeah. And Nikki beat it by one day, and they took the belt off Nikki. Like, thank you.
Yeah. And then Paige, I understand because she was the very first NXT person to just walk in and beat and win the title first on her debut. Both, yes.
Over.
But I'm not going to discount the Bellas because you just tell me another twin team that has had moves named after them?
Yeah, no, I mean, and I'm from the same generation, probably around Anthony as well, and I just see them as fitting, absolutely. Forget.
The Bellas just had more long. The Bellas just had a little bit more longevity than the other two.
Yeah, for sure.
In my opinion, right?
I'm not saying they had the best storylines, but they weren't the ones that were writing. So.
Yep. Is it a question for LJ? Whose drip is better, Seth Rollins or William Dafoe?
Willem Dafoe. Hands down,
Willem
Mr.
Dafoe is
Willem
awesome.
Dafoe. He is king of the drip. Willem Dafoe. The Goblin.
Good choice. Good
He's the
choice.
best.
Well, folks, it's that time we give some ratings here on the Wrestling for Life Network.
Well, what do you guys think? Chris, you go first.
Well, I missed a good portion of the beginning, but from what I seen and the way you guys made it sound, probably around an 8.
Oh.
David sneezing. Bless you.
Yeah, it's all good. I think I agree with you. It's about an 8 or a 9 for me. I was very happy with the 3-man tornado tag. Loved it. I very much liked the Lethal versus Adam Cole match. I didn't think I would like as much, but it was great.
Really good match.
A little disappointed that there wasn't a different women's match, so I'm going to knock a point off that. But everything else was pretty good.
Yeah.
What about you, KJ?
I'm thinking like a 7.5, 8. I mean, it wasn't so bad. A lot of it was pretty good. Yeah, a couple moments weren't great. Building up the Wardlow storyline, I thought was good. Like you said, the early matches were well played. Nick's got some high scores here. First hour was 10 out of 10. Second, yeah. See, that's kind of how I feel. Like it was a bit of a 8.5. That's a good score for Nick. A little higher than me, right around you, LJ.
Well, let's go with like 8.5 for me. So Chris says 8, I say 8.5, you say 7.5? 7?
There you go. Mm-hmm. Raph gives it an 8 just based on our analysis. Nice. That's a good job. I like it.
Always good to hear.
It was better than the last 5 WWE's last 5 pay-per-views.
Maybe.
That's
Thomas is about a 7. Yeah, 7.5, 8 for me. So we're all kind of in the same ballpark. I thought it was good. I mean, there was definitely high spots. I mean, can we believe Jeff Hardy made that? What was it? 20, 25 feet, 30?
Oh, I can
yeah,
believe
it's
it.
Jeff Hardy.
As soon as I saw no DQ come up on the screen, I was like, oh, he's jumping off a ladder. But it stings. Top rope, almost falling down, but did it anyway.
Yeah.
My brain's not used to it because it's like, sir, I know you're good at it, but I just don't want you to die.
Yeah. And this is what I said early in the show when we were talking about the formatting and how it all played out. Thomas had a good point. Switch those two matches. It makes a little more sense, right? Kind of ended on a bit of a quieter note. If you would have had that match first, in the second spot, you have the big match in the main event. We said it. What else can you do from at this point? This is the high spot of the show. Second match in.
Yeah, I agree.
Tomorrow is New Japan. Tomorrow is Impact Wrestling, and we'll see what happens with New Japan. There's always possibilities for New Japan. It comes on right after Impact, but LJ and I believe Chris will be doing Impact tomorrow.
Yes.
Speaking of everything else, number-wise, this is our 28th show, and on the books, we've done 28 watch parties, so we've averaged one a day since we started 28 days in. That's pretty cool. We started on a Dynamite on a whim. We had almost 200 views that night, and we've been rolling ever since. So congratulations to you guys. It marks 4 weeks. So we've come full circle, and we're just getting better. Everything is all flying. LJ's back with the news. Chris, your show's kicking off on the weekend. We did the Scott Hall one, which was a lot of fun. These watch parties are excellent. I've never laughed so much on lives before. So lots of fun, lots of love. The fans are still chiming in. Look, the numbers are climbing. They want to stay up late. LJ's like TikTok. Raw has a roster of 4 people.
Seems like it sometimes.
We can skip that. LJ's fan of both. Wait, I didn't even read that properly.
Okay, LJ is a fan of both. Who do you think has a better drip, Seth Rollins or Becky Lynch? I am convinced that they share a closet.
Becky.
And I think that they share a closet and they take turns trying to make each other laugh on who can walk out in the most ridiculous thing.
Right? I think Becky's better, but I definitely think they're sharing a closet.
Yes.
And there's a competition to see how small of a size can Seth get into and how big can Becky get into. Everything she has is oversized and everything he has is undersized.
It looks like they're sharing clothes. Yeah.
That's funny.
Russian doesn't think she has any drip. Dripless.
She has something.
She looks
I don't know if
she's wearing the same things as
something.
her husband.
Yeah, no, they're aggressive looks some nights.
Yes.
Well, I think things are getting a little quiet, but Rafi loves Becky. Overall, good show. Like I said, we will be back for Impact. You guys ready to do Impact? I'm curious to see. Josh Alexander is coming out. He's going to be addressing the situation with Moose. We got Eddie running around, Honor No More. You guys are going to have a lot of fun.
I think we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look, Impact is very underrated, and if you don't watch it or you haven't checked it out in a while, it's kind of changed, and the storylines have been good. Their pay-per-views have been good. It's a very underrated show. I'd check it out. And then New Japan, we'll figure that out tomorrow, but there's a good chance we will be doing it.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
And we have Wrathman here to promote it. Mickey James versus Tasha Steelz in a hardcore match tomorrow night. So you guys got to make sure you come chill with us at the watch party and watch Impact. So
that's right. Then we'll be back Friday night for the doubleheader. Of course, we got SmackDown. We have Rampage, and then we are just plowing through the next week. It is a big, big week here for the Wrestling for Life Network. In addition, it's a big week in the wrestling world. There's going to be lots happening. I know AEW is going to have some rumors and some buzz to try and counteract the juggernaut that is WWE and WrestleMania week. Lots happening. I told the fans earlier we will be covering the Supercard of Honor. We're going to be there for FTR and the Briscoes. We're going to get to see Grisham and Bandito. We have so much content coming your way, guys. Stay tuned. We are having so much fun. Just like that cat, we are climbing up each and every day.
Yes.
You guys ready to say goodnight?
I think so. I hope
Good night.
everybody has, yes, I hope everybody has had a good night, and everybody watching and commenting both. I hope everybody has a good rest of your evening or morning, whenever you're watching this. So, yes, have a good rest of your day.
That's it, folks. We are the Wrestling. Oh, go ahead, Chris. I jumped on you.
I was just going to say thank you for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow.
That's right, folks. Thank you.
Short
We
and
will
sweet.
see everybody all week long. We are the Wrestling for Life Network. And until next time, we will see you on the flip side. Bye.